Yeah. Man down, now it's time for the angel of death, make a cloud like rainfall. Your end, make it slow, make it painful. One ring on the back, but it twinkle.
What's going on? In this video, what I'm going to do is explain the difference between how we want to basically go about NFTs and why you should be interested in it. And if you're a gamer, I understand, do not click on the video. We understand here, because we're actual gamers, why NFTs are frowned upon. And we just think that this technology actually can be a good thing for gamers if predatory practices wasn't added to it. So we don't want to add any predatory practices to what we're doing here. We understand how it's actually bad on both sides, Web3 and Web2 gaming. We're just not interested into all of the cash grabby stuff and just period, just with microtransactions and some of those type of things. So here's how we created our NFTs, so you guys can actually have ownership and you guys actually have something viable. We didn't lead off of speculation. We're not here to focus on how much money can someone make or how much money can we make off of it. We understand speculating and gaming does not mix with each other. So what we did was create a system where it makes sense for you to actually own this thing, and it makes sense if you do want to sell it, it's actually viable to the person that you sell it to. So all of our NFTs actually have a reason to actually have ownership towards it. It's just not like, hey, I'm gonna wear the skin and hopefully someone that's interested in the skin wants to buy it because it's a rare skin or something like that. No, everything that you guys purchase out of our NFTs actually has value. Now that's where the price to come in. Now it become a little pricey due to the value and how much ROI it actually can make you. So what am I talking about here? All of our NFTs are things that actually generate money through just people playing the game, passive income basically. Here's what I mean. We have 4 different tiers of real estate. We have franchises, we have land, we have business opportunities, and we have hideouts. Now I'm going to explain it. Franchises are ran by NPCs and AI, so which is the same thing, right? So how that works is, just take it as a store like ammunition on Grand Theft Auto. When you go into the ammunition store, there's an AI there and he sells you ammo, guns, and attachments depending on what Grand Theft Auto game you're talking about here. Now, we allow our players to have ownership inside of that franchise there. So our ammunition store, which is called Hidden Arms, our player actually owns that ammunition, which is Hidden Arms. So there's multiple of them in different parts of the city and parts of the games, and those Hidden Arms are owned by different players. They all sell the same thing. You can sell different things inside of your Hidden Arms by just going to the franchisee marketplace, but everybody sells the same thing. And if a player is near your Hidden Arms, when they come to shop at your place, you will get paid in-game currency from them shopping at your place. Now, how do you convert in-game currency into our token? You must have a membership key, which is from the starter key all the way to the Abraxas key. You get to choose. Starter key is $46. Abraxas come with $12,000, and we'll go into why that costs so much in the future in one of the videos on about the memberships. But you can convert the in-game currency into a token for $46, and that's basically what that starter key does. Allow you to convert in-game currency into our token. So that allows you to extract from the ecosystem. We wanted to put this this membership thing into play because we do not believe in play to earn. It doesn't work. It's unsustainable. For a company to give money, it has to make money. So that's where the membership thing comes into play, and this is how we are able to earn from other things that the memberships also comes with, and different types of avenues that we have inside of our game. And this is one of them. So we allow you guys to extract from our ecosystem if you hold. You don't have to own it, but you have to hold one of these keys. Another of these keys also helps with the franchises and other forms of real estate. So basically, to sum everything up when it comes to franchises is stores owned by AI that you don't have to work at, where it just basically do all the sales for you, and all you got to do is just basically collect the money that is basically made from players buying from it. Now let's get into business opportunities. Business opportunities are a little different. It comes in different forms. You have transportation, you have realtors, you have insurance, and you have medical fields, and you have some more that's coming in the future when we release more content. But these are business opportunities that you actually have to work at. Now you can work in there inside of the game, or you can work outside of the game, be on Discord, or just somebody say, hey, I want to buy or I want your service on this, and then they'll pay you in-game currency or our native token. You get to choose as the owner of that. So it's basically business opportunities, and I will go into how the business opportunities work in a further video. Now let's go over land. Now, we don't want to do none of the stuff that you see in these other Web3 projects where land is completely useless. We actually have a land system that actually makes sense. The land actually works with all of the economy. For example, it works with the franchise and it also works with the business opportunity. Now, how does land work? Once you buy a land from the marketplace, you have to go to the city hall, you have to register that land inside of the city hall inside of the game, and then you actually buy certain types of like buildings, from barns to like cannabis field buildings and different types of buildings that you can buy to place on top of the land. In real life, that will be called getting a permit, so you're able to build on top of a land so you won't get in trouble for that. And that's basically what that is. So land owners are able to build breeding farms, cannabis field, lumberjack companies, and mining companies. And this is where you need to go to the city hall and part of that city, register your business of the land, and then it basically, on that land that you own, it basically register what type of business that is on that land. And then you guys are able to buy certain things for that plot of land. And then when you build on that plot of land, it goes into like a sim city, a sim builder mode, where you're able to build what you want to build onto that land. Now, let's get into hideouts. Hideouts is really simple. Hideouts is nothing but real estate. Basically like houses, condos, ranchers, trailers, mansions. This is pretty self-explanatory. This is where your character get to decorate their homes, and you basically get to live the kind of lifestyle that you want to live inside the digital world. And you're able to do a lot of different things. That's basically upgrade the house, put like gyms and stuff like that. So to basically build for your character, and this is a place where your character can sleep at. And also, when you go out there and loot and you bring all of the items that you have found on the extraction, you bring it back to your house, and then you just put those items inside your house. This is an open world extraction shooter game, which means that there is no place that you stand there for a few minutes and then it takes you back to your hideout. No, you actually have to make it back to your hideout. So if you are far away from your house and you have to drive all the way from different cities to get to your house in one city, then that's what you got to do. Probably to take a train, whatever the case may be. But you got to remember that those items that you have aren't safe. So that goes into some of the things in some of the franchises as well. This is how they all connect with each other. Now, I think that I went over everything. If you have any questions, please join the Discord. I'll make another video with actually gameplay of showing how this is, so you get an understanding of how every one of them work. All right. So this is how we wanted to use our NFTs, but it actually makes sense. We also have NFTs such as certain items that we give as gifts. We give them once a month. We give different gifts away once a month. And these items are the only NFTs that you can actually sell as items inside of the game. Such a thing as vehicles as well. So if you have any questions, please make sure you contact me in Discord or ask any of the mods or anybody that's really knowledgeable about the game, Mr. Abraxas inside of Discord. With that being said, I'm out of here.